April 4th, 1818. Stars expanded. The United States Congress passed a landmark piece of legislation known as the Flag Act of 1818. This act resolved years of dispute over the design and symbolism of the national flag. Signed into law by President James Monroe, the act provided a permanent framework for representing the growing number of states in the Union. It established a standard that each new state would be represented by one star added to the flag on the 4th of July following its admission, while the number of stripes would permanently remain 13, honoring the original colonies. Prior to this law, the flag's design had changed inconsistently. The first Flag Act of 1777, passed by the Second Continental Congress, had set the pattern at 13 stars and 13 stripes. However, after the admissions of Vermont in 1791 and Kentucky in 1792, a second Flag Act was passed in 1794, raising the count to 15 stars and 15 stripes. This flag was famously immortalized during the War of 1812 in Francis Scott Key's poem, The Defense of Fort McHenry, later known as the Star-Spangled Banner. By 1818, more states had joined the Union: Tennessee in 1796, Ohio in 1803, Louisiana in 1812, Indiana in 1816, and Mississippi in 1817. The nation needed a more practical flag policy. Adding a stripe for each new state would have made the flag increasingly complex. Congressman Peter H. Wendover of New York, alongside Naval Captain Samuel C. Reed, proposed a compromise that led to the 1818 Act. The law mandated that the flag would have 13 stripes, symbolizing the original 13 colonies, while the star field would expand with each state, preserving a clean yet representative design. The first flag to reflect this new guideline flew on July 4, 1818, bearing 20 stars. These represented the states of Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Maryland, South Carolina, New Hampshire, Virginia, New York, North Carolina, Rhode Island, Vermont, Kentucky, Tennessee, Ohio, Louisiana, Indiana, and Mississippi. This moment marked a shift from a static symbol to a living emblem, designed to evolve with the nation's growth. The Flag Act of 1818 established more than a pattern for aesthetics. It codified a visual language for American federalism, making the flag a mirror of the nation's expansion. Each new star since then has marked a legal and political milestone, tying statehood directly to national identity. This symbolic practice continues today, with the current flag displaying 50 stars. This act's legacy lives in every flag-raising ceremony, every school day pledge, and every sporting event where the stars and stripes fly. The decision to limit the stripes but add stars reinforced the founding legacy while embracing future unity. It was a deliberate and enduring expression of balance between history and progress. For enthusiasts of historical ephemera, visit history-collectors.com to find collectibles that might complement your collection. You can own a piece of history.